Let's talk about The Marvels, the sequel of Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and WandaVision. Hey, it's BellaRocket Gaming here, and we are blasting out the victory every day. And today, I'm going to be talking about The Marvels. An upcoming Marvel film premiering November 10th in 3 weeks of recording of this video. Now, I have very high expectations for this movie. It stars Brie Larson as Captain Marvel, Iman Vellani as Kamala Khan, Tanya Perez, Monica Rambeau, and Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury, who will each have their important roles in the film, since this theme is about their sister bond and Nick Fury bringing them together.
Strong theory.
Before I get started about what I hope for with the movie, let's talk about its 3 prequels you have to see before watching The Marvels. WandaVision is a 9-episode long series starring Wanda and Vision, but the story is also debuting adult Monica Rambeau.
Who are you? I don't know.
And how she was a victim of the snap, how she got her superpowers, and how her post-credit scene is a direct moment before meeting up with Nick Fury right before where the Marvels takes place. To recap, Captain Monica Rambeau gets her superpowers after forcing her way through the Hex Force that was put up by Wanda to control a whole town of rescue. Monica officially taps into her superpower when she steps in to save Tommy and Billy, Wanda's 2 boys, from the other agents. And in her post-credit scene, one of the Skrulls tells Monica Rambeau that Nick Fury had requested to see her up in Saber as in outer space. Miss Marvel is a shorter series, only having 6 episodes, and has a less serious tone throughout the show. It stars Kamala Khan trying to be a regular teenager while also wanting to be the best superhero she can be. Now to recap, Kamala is able to tap into her superpower thanks to a bangle from her grandmother that help her unlock her superpower abilities. Kamala doesn't use her new superpower until she had to save one of her classmates, Zoe Zimmers, at AvengerCon, which she had to sneak out of the house to go to. Her friend Bruno helps teaches her how to use her new ability she calls Heartlight, which allows her to form crystal, heart-like objects.
So I guess super strength is not a part of the equation.
Yeah, well, maybe I should have tried harder in gym.
She can embiggen, an ability that allows her to grow any parts of her body to a larger size, like Paul Rudd's Ant-Man. But she doesn't use this ability until a last resort from fighting with damage control in the last episode to help save her friend Kamran. Captain Marvel. Unlike the other 2 series, this is actually a movie that stars the story of Carol Danvers learning her past on Earth and how she got her superpowers. Growing up, Carol dreamed and was trained to be a pilot, but after things go south, she has to explode an energy core made by Marvel that gave her abilities. The Kree lies to her, saying that they are the ones that gave her powers, and has a tab on her that keeps her from using it to her fullest.
I've been fighting with one arm tied behind my back. But what happens when I'm finally set free?
But after meeting the Skrull leaders Talos, Nick Fury, Maria, and Monica, Kara learns that it was actually the energy core that gave her superpowers. She doesn't really tap into her full potential until she needed to escape from the Supreme Intelligence control and uses her full power to stop the Kree that used to be her team, which she now uses her superpower to not only defend Earth, but promises to help the Skrulls find a safe planet to call home. Now, having high expectations for The Marvels, there's much I hope for with this movie. I already talked about how I hope to see Kamala Khan get both the bangles and really tap into her full power that she hasn't used before. Also, I really enjoy seeing Kara's new Captain Marvel suit, for it is very nice and fitting for her style, as well as Monica's official Photon suit, seeing how that might be the superhero alias she goes by. Now, at first, along with many other fans, I wasn't the biggest fan of Kamala's new suit for the movie. We really haven't spent time with the first suit she got, in the finale of Miss Marvel that her mother, Muniba, made for her.
This feels a bit more like you.
But as I continue to see the trailers and get a really good look at her new suit from the posters, I actually think the suit's growing on me. It's really nice if you think about it, and it definitely fits Kamala's growing personality. Fighting Dar-Benn is something I like to see how they do, especially with Carol being the main focus of the fight, but because of the switching, Monica and Kamala will end up having to fight Dar-Benn as well. Now, Monica could totally stand her ground having better experience than Kamala, but it will be something interesting to see, and I think for one, Dar-Benn isn't the only antagonist of this film, but that also Carol, Monica, and Kamala are going to fight her twice, not just once. Like how maybe they think they stop her in the beginning, Carol gets the second bangle for Kamala, but then Dar-Benn gets back up for another round, but now the Marvels have strengthened their sisterhood bond and got more stronger for a longer and much better strategized fight. The cons. Now in the trailer it shows that Nick Fury and Monica stop by the cons to talk with Kamala about the issue, and we clearly get to see Kamala's family. Now, not just her parents, but we also get to see her older brother Amir. Now, you cannot tell me that the Khans are not a wholesome family, and I'm glad we're getting to see them in the movie, and really hope they play somewhat a big part. Obviously not a really big part, but maybe like a part that helps motivate Kamala in a way. Just hope they don't put the Khans into any danger, and that's how Kamala gets motivated to get stronger. Not only the Khans, but I do hope to at least see Bruno and or Nakia, even if it's just for 1 second at the school, or even if it's just a phone call getting mentioned. Bruno and Nakia are Kamala's best friends and really important to her, so it would be likely that they will have a small appearance in the movie, as long as they don't have just Zoe appear in the movie instead of Bruno and Nakia. That's kind of messed up if they go that route. I have a few hopes for the post-credit scene, like possibly Kamala Khan being recruited to be a part of the new or next Avengers. I also think either that or Kamala will start her own Avengers, her champion team, which is apparently a team she started in the comics. There's also a rumor that Hailee Steinfeld's Kate Bishop will make an appearance in the post-credit scene, or at least one of the post-credit scenes, if there's two, which would be really cool, and that's something I hope to see. That's it for this Marvel review. If you enjoyed the video, or if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe. I will be reviewing The Marvels officially once it's released on November 10th, and you don't want to miss that. Don't forget to like and share this video, and let me know what you're most hyped for in The Marvels in the comments below. And until the next one, rock it on!